Hey guys, here Mark the Geek. In this video I want to share with you guys my setup of the Galaxy S8 Plus, or what's on my Galaxy S8 Plus. How am I rocking this phone? So let's go ahead and get started. So starting with the user interface that I'm using here is the Eevee launcher. This is a launcher that I've been using on the last phones that I've been owning, like the Galaxy Note 5 and the Honor 6X. I really like this launcher because it feels really simple, really clean, and I like that it solves a problem that the Galaxy S8 user interface has. Is for example, you swipe up and you have to swipe to the sides to go through the application, which is, I don't know why they did it like that. But here, all you gotta do is swipe up and you just go ahead and navigate through the applications like that. And it feels really nice and really smooth. And on this phone, it actually looks beautiful. Another thing that I like is that you swipe down, you can see all your latest applications. So all you gotta do is tap on one of them, and right there, right away, you can see that it opens the application just like that. Look at that. And that, I really love it. And of course, another feature that I like is that you can also customize your icons. Right now, this icon pack that I'm using, like see there, it looks white. It looks pretty damn cool. And it's called the Sunrise icon pack. Let me go ahead, go ahead here, icon pack. And these are all the icon packs that I have. If you want to pause the video so you guys can read them all, the one that I'm using right now is this one, Sunrise icon pack. But there's a whole bunch of awesome icon packs, like for example, Pang icon pack. Click right there on the go, and look at that. That looks so freaking awesome. And that's one thing that I really love about this user interface, which is Eevee launcher. Going to choose back that again, and there's a lot of things you can actually customize here, like your home screen, the way the icons look, the size of the icons and all that. And I'll just leave a link in my descriptions where I do a hands-on exclusively for this launcher. That way you guys can see all the great features that it has. So here in the home screen, I only have 5 applications. Of course, with this launcher you can actually put more icons here in the bottom if you want, or more columns, but right now I'm using just 5. And I got Messages, which is the Google Messages app. That's my default messages app that I really like. I'm not using the Samsung one because I don't really like it, and I like the fact that you can actually download this on any cell phone and have the same experience. So yes, that's one of the reasons why I'm actually using this applications. And another cool thing here is that if you haven't noticed, the keyboard that I'm actually rocking, instead of using the default keyboard for Samsung, I'm using the Chroma keyboard. That's another keyboard that I've been using almost every cell phone that I have. And the great thing about this keyboard is that depending on the application that you open, the keyboard is actually gonna look different. Like see there, it looks really different there. And if I open here and if I go to one of the messages and I opened it, right? Let's say I want to type here. Let's go wait a second. No, this one doesn't let me type anything right there. For example, if I want to type right there, like see there, the keyboard matches all the bubbles and color, and this right here, the theme of the section there. Here, if I click right there, look at that, that looks cool. Right here, if I click right there, like you see there, the keyboard, I love the fact that you can actually change, it actually changes colors depending on the application that I'm using. Look at that, that looks pretty damn cool. That one looks different, but that's because you can actually make look different as well. Look at that, that looks pretty damn awesome. And what I also like about this is that, for example, let's go ahead and open this again, and let's go ahead and open the red box one. Click right there. When you open this, you can also swipe, of course, to send messages. And here, of course, cancel. Here, of course, you have a whole section of emojis, which has a whole bunch of them. And of course, here, if you tap right there, it has other options like clipboard. You can see all the clipboards right there. You also have options for voice settings, color picker. If you want to change a specific color for a keyboard, and for the application that you're using, just click right there and you'll do that. Also, what I really like is that you have the numbers here. You can switch there too, and the GIF or the GIF section as well, which looks pretty damn awesome. Here you got all the recents, and there's a whole bunch of categories, and they all look pretty damn badass. So right here, if I want to choose this right there, click right there and just send it, and look at that. That looks pretty damn awesome. I know that Gboard for Google has that feature, but I really like the fact that I can use this keyboard and it looks pretty damn cool. Look, see that funny? You got cats, high five. Oh, this one looks cool. Look at that. There you got the cat right there. See there's a lot of awesome GIFs or GIFs depending, you know, on the category that you choose. You see there, it's sad right there. And you just send it. Looks pretty cool. So yes, the keyboard that I'm rocking on my phone is the Chroma keyboard. Another application that I'm using here, and it's because of the Bixby button, is the BX action button. And what it does is that when you press the Bixby button, you can actually assign any application or any action to it. And this I already made a video for it, so I'm not going to talk a lot about it. But that's the great thing about this application. It's right here, BX action. Whoops. BX actions. And the cool thing, like I said, you can remap this button to any action you want. Any action you want right there. There's all the actions right there. And once you do it, it works perfectly good. You just tap on it and it go ahead and opens it, and it's awesome that you can actually now, thanks to that application, there's other applications in the store, you can actually customize that button. And I've been using it since day one, and I really love it. Now, one thing that I'm surprised about using a Samsung phone is that I'm actually using the default browser, the Samsung browser, over Chrome browser or Opera. Those are the two browsers that I normally use. And the reason that I'm using this browser is because I like the updates that they brought here, especially Samsung Pass. That's the feature why I'm using this browser a lot. And so what Samsung Pass does is that it lets you log into your accounts or to any website using your iris scanner or your fingerprint scanner by storing your password and just recognizing you and entering like that. So for example, like here, let's go ahead. I want to enter to one of my browsers or to one of my accounts. Click right there, right? Right now it's going to ask me for the iris or the fingerprint. Right now, oops, I'm going to go ahead and use the fingerprint. Oops, I'm going to try again. Right now it fell from my hand. So right now I'm going to use my fingerprint. Oops. No. Fingerprint. There you go. And now once I use my fingerprint, it's automatically going to log into my account just like that, just by using the fingerprint. Right now I didn't use the iris scanner because I'm recording this video. But normally I actually use the iris scanner, and it logs into your accounts just like that. And for me, that is so awesome because I don't have to remember the passwords for the browsers, and I really like it. That's the reason why I've been actually using the internet browser from Samsung. Now, the application that I'm using on these two home pages is, of course, the messages, the phone application, the internet browser, of course, that I just talked about, the studio application where I track my internet, my subscribers and all that from YouTube. Flipboard is still my #1 news aggregator. I've been using it on every smartphone that I use. On the second page, I'm using the game launcher as my folder for games. And what I like about here is that every time you launch a game, it automatically optimizes the phone to run the game better. So you got no alerts, you got muted, and you got high performance. Here you can control the performance of the game once you launch it. I actually recommend to use this feature if you have a Samsung Galaxy S device. I'm using Twitter, of course. I'm using Instagram right there. As my podcast app, I'm using Pocket Cast, which is my favorite podcast caster ever. And of course, I got the YouTube application right there. And right here, I have also, of course, a widget for Pocket Cast, which honestly, I can actually delete this application and just use that. Most of the times, that's what I do. And right here, what I'm using here is a widget for Magic Home. What I do here is I could turn off and on the lights that I have in my house that are connected to the Wi-Fi. So this I already have a video for this. So if you want to see how I'm using that and what am I talking about, I'll just leave a link in my description. And those are the two widgets that I'm using right there. Now, of course, you must be asking, what wallpaper is that and how did you get it? I really like this wallpaper, and the application that I use for my wallpapers is the Zedge Wallpapers. I actually love this application because it actually lets me download awesome wallpapers for the smartphone. There's a whole bunch of wallpapers available in the recent section, the popular section. There's a whole bunch of them as well. Here you got the featured as well. And what I also like is that you can also download ringtones, notification, games, and icons and widgets as well. Right here, for example, here are my favorites. I'm going to show you guys the ringtone that I'm using by default is this one. Yeah, that's the Nakamura theme from WWE, which is awesome. And for my notifications, I'm using this one. Yep, that's the Nintendo Switch noise or sound that it makes when you connect or disconnect. No, I think it does it when you connect your Joy-Cons. Yeah, that's the notification that I'm actually using. So there, but besides that, there's so many things you can download here. And of course, the last thing I want to finish this video is that I'm actually using a lot the edge panel of the Galaxy S8 device. And these are the panels that I really like. For example, I like the CNN panel. That's the one that I've been using. I like the sports panel. I get all my scores right here. And like you see here, I can also see the upcoming events right there. And I can also tap on one of them and it actually takes me there. Like if I tap right here, it takes me to the Yahoo sports section and it tells me the last score and everything, all the details right there. I really love that feature. I also like the people's page. Of course, it lets you put all your favorite contacts right there. These are all the applications that you can actually use. This is the apps edge. Here I got Zmodo, which from right here I can actually let's go and launch it. This right here is actually my camera that I installed outside. I made a video for this, so if you saw my videos, you already know that I installed a camera which is connected to the Wi-Fi, and I could track it right there. Like see there, it's actually recording at night. And let's go back again. Let's go click right here. And of course I have the Magic Home, which is the other application that lets me turn on and off and change the colors of the lights as well. And here I got the Ring doorbell, I got the calculator, YouTube, Samsung Notes. I got Chrome browser there just in case I need to use it. Pocket Cast, and the Play Store is right there as well, which is pretty nice that I can actually put it there. That's cool. And of course I got Send Anywhere. This is an awesome application to send files and videos and pictures from your phone to your computer, and I use it a lot, especially when I'm recording gameplay on my phone. What I do is I record gameplay on my phone, then I go when I get home and I want to add it to my recordings, I just go ahead and choose it right here. For example, choose the video section right there, the video section right there, and I could just tap right there, send it, and right now it's gonna go ahead and create a code right there, and all I gotta do is go to the computer and it automatically starts transferring the files like that. I already have a video for that, so I'm not gonna explain it how it works in detail. I also have device maintenance app. It lets me track the battery, performance, storage, and memory, and it also lets me optimize the phone as well by clicking right there. And I also using the Smart Select feature panel, which lets me take screenshots. For example, if I want to take screenshot, I'm actually using this feature the most for screenshots because it lets me choose, for example, a specific section, and I click done. And instead of saving it right there, I could go ahead and share it right away. And that's, for me, it's an awesome way to take screenshot of anything on the screen. And one thing that I really love about this is that it gives me the option to create animations or GIFs. Click right there, right? And now I could go ahead and open a video. Let's go and open a video here and show you guys how to easily create a GIF by opening a video. I'm going to go ahead and open this video right here, right? And right now, this is awesome because this is a feature. Let's go ahead and lower this volume. This is a feature that was available on the Galaxy Note 7, and it was, you know what happened to the Galaxy Note 7. So right here, I could go ahead and click right that, right? And here I could control the quality, high and normal quality. So I could click right there, and I can go ahead, tap right there, and start recording. So it's recording a video I could leave it up to 15 seconds if I want, but let's go and stop it right there. And look at that, just like that. So now I could go ahead and save it. I could save that. There you go. So now let's go and finish this right here, and let's go and tap right there. It takes me to the gallery, and look at that. So now you have a GIF or a GIF you can actually share with anybody online. And that is an awesome feature that I love about this panel right here. And basically that's it. So there you go, guys. That's how I'm rocking the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. These applications, I'll leave a link in my description. That way you can go ahead and download it whenever you want. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you like any of these applications, or if you have your phone similar to mine, very, very simple looking. That's how I like it. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know that already. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Till next time.